Welcome to another episode of High Proof Ashes. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jason JB Smoke. And over to my right, of course.
I know what it is, man. Duran, no cool nickname. Back at it.
Yeah, man, back at it. And, we might be back at it at a different location pretty soon.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited for you, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
Because I know how great it is to have a home lounge. So, real excited for you.
Dude, like, I can't wait to get it done.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I just need to make, like, the first big decision, which is paint.
Yep.
Then,
Especially before you get all your stuff in there.
Yeah.
Because this paint was after everything was in here.
And it was probably a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because I didn't take any of the furniture out. I pulled everything to the kind of the center.
Yeah.
And so I still had to, weave my way around everything.
I don't want to do that.
And I still had to pull all my bottles out of the cabinet because you can't move it with all that crap in there.
Yeah.
And plus back then they were glass shelves.
Mm.
They are not glass shelves anymore. They are wood shelves.
Yeah.
That's what happens when the glass breaks. But anyway, that's also what happens when you use an old china cabinet, So happy with the wood shelves.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, so I'm happy for you. I can't wait to partake in your home lounge that we've got to figure out a name for.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Yeah, we'll work on that. But anyway, so we've got can't believe. I think it's pretty obvious. Yeah, you can see it on the screen. Can't believe we've never done a 1792.
Like, we've never done any 1792?
No, on the podcast, we've never done a 1792.
And I know I've given them hell.
Yeah.
I've given them some hell.
Yeah. I think we've done one on an episode where we've got like a whole spread of bottles, and there just happens to be one there, and maybe we took a pour, but we've never done an episode where we've highlighted that bottle specifically. Okay. So yeah, I was really surprised when I looked it up that we hadn't done one. But so as you can see, we have a 1792. I don't think you can quite see it on the screen, but this is the foolproof version, and I want to say this is a pick it's a single barrel select from Red Hot. So shout out to Red Hot. Our guy Rupin does great things. If you haven't checked them out, you need to. There's plenty of people. I actually just saw a video recently where someone did a whole video where they stopped by the store and
Brutally Honest.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Speaking of, shout out to Brutally Honest. We got to get together. He said we should get together and have a pour. So
yeah,
we'll try to work that out. Hit him up and see what's up.
So you've got your full proofs that are just standard kind of out there, and then you've got your single barrel selects where the shop actually tasted some
different things
or whatever and picked the one that they actually got. And so for a full proof, it's 125 proof, and even the select usually runs pretty affordable.
Yeah, no, they're inexpensive. I'm not gonna pretend as if I remember what I spent on it, because I don't. But they're pretty inexpensive. So I'm trying to get myself back to a place to trying things that I said I didn't like. Right?
Coming back.
I've got a bunch of 1792s. Like, I've probably got 5 of them.
You do have a lot, actually.
I've probably got like 5 of them.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily enjoy them.
Right. Yeah, you don't visit them often, right?
So
but you just recently bought another one.
I did. I enjoyed that one, though. I tasted it before I bought it. Like, a lot of these I didn't taste before I bought them.
Yeah.
So, with that one, I enjoy a lot.
Okay.
So I'm trying to, come back around to some things and see, specifically because, Rupin just did 2 bottles with Barton.
Right.
So,
he did. And I'm not a fan of Barton. Like, just in general.
But his 2 bottles were...
His 2 bottles were great. They didn't taste like Barton products at all.
So I decided need to check this again.
Yeah.
See if it's something I want to do.
All right. Well, we'll get into that in just a minute. But for our cigar for today, we have an uncellowed cigar. And I want to say that all of these come without a cello.
I believe so.
But this cigar is...
Boy, that smells peppery.
I think it's in regular production, but not like crazy regular production. So you're not going to find this all over the place.
No.
This is the LFD La Volcada.
Yeah.
And this falls in the chapter series, I think is what they call it. So you got a chapter 1, a chapter 2, You have this. You've got the what was the cigar of the year? The bowl one.
Andalusian bowl.
Yes, the Andalusian bowl is in the same
really
like suite as this. So is the crap. The
Solace.
soul. What is it?
Solstice or Solace, one of the two.
The Solace.
Can't remember.
And then the Lennox.
It's one of my favorites. I should know.
The Lennox.
Yeah.
Those are all in the same suite of cigars. Chapter 1 and 2, I believe, were their first releases of that sort of suite. You know, I don't remember the exact order of them all, but
I can't help but to keep smelling this. Like,
it's a really dark cigar. Like,
I get pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, listen, folks, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell so that you get notifications when we drop new content, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're really trying to, you know, step the game up, be better for you guys. You know.
Yeah, definitely. So this comes with a little pigtail on it or whatever. I would not try to rip this thing off.
I've always wanted to,
like,
and I'm so scared.
Like, I mean, maybe you can, but like you're still gonna end up cutting it. I don't know. It's just easier to cut it.
Yeah.
So just cut it. But this is a sort of a skinny Toro. I don't know. It's like a Panatella.
It's a little longer than a Toro, ain't it?
I think it's the same like length as a Toro, but it's a little bit skinnier. It's not quite
man, that has not been open for quite some time. I heard
listen,
a crack.
Listen, these 1792 bottles, them corks love to break.
I heard a crack, bro.
Because the little gold thingy or whatever is just glued on there. And I've seen plenty of people go to open it and the gold top comes off and the cork stays in the bottle.
I have a 1792 at home right now with a Blanton's top on it.
Because that happened.
Because it broke. I think that's decent for enough for a full episode here.
Fun fact, this is the bottle, not this specific foolproof, but this was the bottle that I used to make my cigar infused bourbon.
That almost killed us.
Yeah. But it was like the perfect height, and the hole was a big enough size to fit the cigar. Terrible idea.
That literally almost killed us.
It was a terrible idea.
The first sip, I was like, yeah, I don't think we should do this.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
that's got some proof. Man, I might need to let that like sit for a moment.
It's like dark fruits.
Yeah. I seem to recall this one and the sweet wheat are really the only two that I like.
I don't remember liking any of them.
Well, I tell you, it smells every bit of 125 proof.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm not either.
It don't drink at 125. Sweeter than I remember.
And because it's not diluted so much, it doesn't just, taste diluted. It actually has quite a bit of flavor, quite a bit of character. When was the last time you smoked one of these?
It's been quite some time. For one, there are not a whole lot of places.
Yeah, you don't see them everywhere.
The area that you can get them. I am worried about like the draw right off rep. But we'll light it, see what happens.
Ooh. Oh, that's tasty. What is that?
Oh, and guys, if you didn't know, we do have an Instagram and a Facebook page. Please go check those out as well, man. Like, I think we're going to do a giveaway soon, right? Shout out to Mike. Gave us a beautiful ashtray to give away.
Yeah, he did.
So we got some stuff. Might Give away
and
some
hell,
T-shirts.
we're going to Kentucky Bourbon Fest. We might come back with some stuff from there that we'll give away.
Yeah.
You never know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so. That's stout.
Man, that's good. There's a lot of flavor there.
I still think the Lennox is like the strongest one. Like, the Lennox will knock you on your ass real quick.
Yeah, I really enjoy the Lennox, but like, man, this one retros so easily.
Yeah.
It's strong but smooth. You having some draw problems over there? You might need to cut it a little bit more.
I was debating on it right off the bat.
Like, it looks like you didn't get a full cut.
It's cut pretty good, like, okay. But I can go a little deeper if I need to. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and see what happens here. You know what? I'm gonna use my other cutter because this one scares me every once in a while.
Man, I'm trying to place that note that I'm getting.
Tobacco. I mean,
tobacco.
Oh, Lord.
This guy.
I couldn't help myself.
Man, I really like this band too.
Really about the same still.
What's that?
Still about the same after the cut.
Like all those deep reds, black and white. And then it's like a rough, rustic, wrapper.
We have definitely gone away from like the band descriptions.
Yeah, we have.
Uh-oh. That's some imperfection there. But this one is definitely cool, man. That double band there, LFD always has really interesting bands, though.
They do.
So you know it's an LFD as soon as you see it.
I think I have a tunnel.
Oh,
I think I got a tunnel.
Man, your humidor messed up.
He picked the one that didn't have the tunnel in it.
About time. Normally, I'm the one that gets the bad cigar.
Yeah, hopefully it'll work itself through. Hopefully that doesn't run very far. And it's like right in the middle too.
Yeah, which makes it even worse.
It's actually doing pretty good considering it's got a tunnel. A lot of times when you get a tunnel, you go to draw and the cherry lights up and you don't get anything. No smoke or anything.
I'm getting a good light, so.
Okay. Well, sometimes it happens. All right, let's see what this pour has done. A little bit of rest. And it still smells proofy.
I got a little better, man.
Okay. It's just, I'm not getting much else other than the ethanol.
And slight vanilla.
And maybe it's just, maybe I'm not primed well to jump to 125.
I mean, you just had some of the.
I had a little bit of that, but it was a really small pour. It was literally one sip. Luckily, the flavor's on point. Doesn't drink 125.
I'm gonna have to So I like it right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to revisit it when I'm not smoking as well. See if I enjoy it as much then.
To build yourself up to 125 without smoking.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Some days I come home and go straight to it. So
okay,
depends on the day, man.
Well,
definitely.
You're drinking high proof like this. Make sure you got plenty of water.
Hydrate. Make sure to hydrate. I don't know that you can ever call yourself a professional at doing this, but I think we might be as close as you can get. So, we practice. We talk about practice. We
practice a lot.
We practice. So.
We're not Fred Minnick, but we practice a lot.
Wonder if he'll make an appearance at.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
KBF.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I wouldn't be surprised, actually. I mean, that's a pretty big event.
It is. It's one of the biggest in the country.
Yeah. So maybe. Wonder if he'll be there with Old Elk. Mm-hmm. Or no, that's not his brand. That's what is his brand?
I can't remember, man. Let's see.
Or does he have a bourbon brand? Or does he just taste everybody else's stuff?
I think he just tastes everybody else's stuff.
I don't think he has a brand.
Honest. Yeah, because I don't see anything specifically popping up.
Yeah, so I don't think he does. But anyway, yeah, that'd be cool. Speaking of KBF, I mean, if any of you guys are going, we'd love to see some comments. Don't know if this will be posted before or after the actual event, but if it's after and you went, tell us what you thought about it. What you liked, what you didn't like. Did you pick up any great bottles?
Yeah.
Whether it be at the event or just at one of the distilleries. I mean, we're planning on getting there the day before, and I don't know if we're gonna hit a distillery up or two. Maybe
we should. We definitely should, man. Like, we're gonna try to get you some footage. May even go live a couple times from there. See what happens, right? And you never know. We're gonna try to make some new friends, curate some new content.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we don't know when you're gonna see this episode. That depends on when Jason decides to post them. Maybe because we're talking about KBF, you might want to move these up.
Pull these up. Yeah, pull these up.
But we're gonna be there. We're gonna have some fun. I think it's the first big event that we're doing outside of cigars.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Definitely the first big, spirits.
Yeah. That's another question. Like, are we gonna be able to smoke? Right? Like,
I thought you said we were.
I've seen people smoke there, but I don't know if it's like a designated area or so that whole.
It's all outside, right?
It is.
Okay.
But a lot of these places, even outside, doesn't matter.
I know. It's one of those things that like cigar and whiskey just go together. They just go together so well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the reality is, you and I know like not a whole lot of people are maybe like this, but we smoke when we drink and we drink when we smoke. Like, it's just one of those things. For us, they just go together. And so I want it to taste good when I'm smoking a cigar.
Mm-hmm. So I'm a little shocked. I'm getting kind of a weird draw, and you have a tunnel.
Yeah, I think it's correcting itself, but yeah.
Normally LFD is great construction. You know what I'm saying? Great smoke production, which I'm still getting great smoke production, to be completely honest. I'm just having to draw a little bit more than I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you, it's a hell of a cigar, man. Like,
it's so smooth.
It is, but so flavorful all at the same time.
There's no like harshness or burn or anything like that. The smoke itself is almost cool in the mouth. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you don't get that burn. There's no spice.
Which, that's the crazy thing. So like smelling it, there was lots of pepper on the wrapper for me.
But there's no pepper on the
No
mouth.
pepper on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe my palate's off a little bit. I don't know. I don't know, man. You know, but tastes pretty good. Tastes pretty good.
I don't remember what I paid for this, but I want to say it runs similar to the Lennox and the Solace. You know,
They're sub 20.
Yeah, they're definitely sub 20.
Above 12.
Right.
So I think 15, 16 bucks, probably somewhere in there.
Something like that.
You know, which I'm not overjoyed about the price, but I'm not upset at the price either.
Yeah.
Right.
It's been a long time since I've had one of these, and now that I'm smoking it, I'm like, I think I might prefer the Lennox over this.
Oh, the Lennox is. Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah, I think
the Solace, Solstice, whatever it is.
The Solace.
Second.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I'm just. I'm not a fan of the Andalusian Bull anymore.
Me neither.
I don't know if they changed something.
I was never really a fan of it, even from the first one that I had, and it may have changed by that point.
Yeah.
To be completely honest.
It's a extremely long smoke.
Yeah.
Which I even feel like that's changed a bit. Mm-hmm. Like I used to be able to smoke that for like 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 45 minutes, something like that. I think I'm finishing those now in like 2.
Okay.
You know, but it's just so light on the palate, man.
It's so light,
and it's almost one-dimensional.
Yeah, so, I agree. And I don't like that shape either.
No, it's super weird.
Like I think it's a Solomon is what they call it, and I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of that shape.
So, we're definitely past midway of this year.
Yeah.
What would you say has been your favorite bottle up to this point?
Oh, man. Like from this year?
From this year. Or that you've purchased this year. How about that?
I don't want to, I mean, that's unfair because I got my LaRue this year.
So if you take out like the
beat tax
and like crazy exceptional bottles.
Yeah. The first one that comes to mind is the Old Overhold 11.
Okay.
That's the first one that comes to mind. I really enjoy that bottle. I enjoy it just as much as the 10, but you're asking me from this year, and that's from this year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of the first one that comes to mind.
I'm sitting here trying to go through minds and like, what is that one that I got that I was like, wow?
Would it be the Taylor Barrel Proof? Did you get that this year?
Nope, last year.
Okay.
Man, I'm gonna have to look at a picture, dude. Like, there's been some stuff.
One of the vodkas?
Vodkas were good. Vodkas definitely were good. Found North 18.
Oh, yes. Forgot about that.
Found North 18.
Yes.
I'd say that's probably it.
Yep. That one would definitely be up there.
Let's see. Let's look and see what I've got here. Yeah, I think that's gonna top the list.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That's gonna top the list.
It's a damn good bottle.
That little book I picked up is pretty good too. Did you bring home one of those?
Yep.
Pretty good.
I haven't opened it.
Man, you be slacking, bro.
I know.
I think I've had like 2 pours out of mine. All right, we're 25 minutes in. I'm going to try to dive into this pour.
Did the ethanol tame down at all?
I still think it's really close to where it was, like, but I never thought it was like crazy for 125 proof.
So I'm able to vary the nose a little bit now. Let me see if I can get some notes here. A lot of caramel, some dark fruits, maybe a little leather.
That fruitiness really just rests on the middle palate.
Man, the flavor really comes through on this. Like when I get the proof is a ridiculous jump, but when you pit this against the rest of the 1792 portfolio, it's amazing like how much better this is than even the 12 year. Like I'm not even a fan of the 12 year because it's such a low proof. It's like 95 proof.
Yeah, it is.
It shows.
It is.
You know, and it's not the problem isn't necessarily the age or the proof. I mean, the Knob Creek 12 is a 100 proof and it's a great pour.
It is.
But for whatever reason, when you proof this down, when you age it and proof it down to 95, it's just
it's lackluster.
It's just eh.
I'm pleasantly surprised that I'm actually enjoying this because I am not a fan of 1792. And most of the damage that's been done to this bottle was not done by me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like,
sure.
Other people will come over and they'll grab it, have it. But for me, it's not one of my favorites. And it's much better than I remember it being. So maybe my palate has changed a bit.
I just think this one punches in a different class is really all it is.
Yeah.
Compared to the rest. You know, even the sweet wheat, as much as I love it, I like this better. The sweet wheat just gives you that, you know, wheater forward flavor.
And we all know how I feel about wheat.
Right, of course. So
that's one of the biggest problems for me is like.
But you got another one that we both recently tasted that, you know, hopefully we'll bring on the podcast soon. But
a 1792?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That one's very good. Like
I was surprised.
I was surprised you liked it.
Yeah, me too. Because I don't typically like that finish.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I don't know. Once I get the bottles back up, like I've kind of taken a hiatus from, you know, getting stuff on social media. I knew we were going into the new house and all that type of stuff. So once we get everything set up, I'll get back to.
Shoot, you might be able to get you like a real like bar setup type thing.
Wow, man, I think I'm gonna try to get me a whiskey barrel.
There you go.
You know.
Yeah. I wish I could fit a whiskey barrel in here, but there's no way. I'd have to.
I don't know how my wife is gonna feel about it because it'd be.
This is true.
You know where it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So.
But you could put it in your lounge, and just bring your stuff in there to do your recording and.
Yeah, but the aesthetic would be so much better with the bottles.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
So we'll see. I don't think she'll trip about it, to be completely honest.
Okay.
So I will say this. I don't think I'm a fan of how the cigar and the spirit pairs.
No, I'm not either.
I think
this is overpowering the cigar.
By far.
Yeah. It's too much.
It's making the cigar feel like just another cigar.
Yeah, because I think this cigar really, even as dark as it is, it's on like the high end of medium.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's not standing up well to this pour.
No.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
I didn't remember this being as light as it is.
No, so I feel like.
I mean, we even talked about it beforehand, like, that's a powerhouse. We can't.
So we've done 2. If you guys don't know, we record multiple podcasts in a night. The first cigar that we smoked,
Really light.
It was really light, but it was stronger than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So and then smoking this, I expected this to be like this huge monster jump up, and I'm not getting that right now.
Right. I will say this, about LFD in general. They surprise the hell out of me that they can come out of the Dominican Republic and be as flavorful or as strong as they are.
Yes.
Because so many DR cigars are just light, so little flavor.
Yeah.
Super like old world style, and they don't give you a whole lot of flavor and strength.
Yeah. The nuances are definitely not there a lot of times from stuff in that region.
But LFD and Fuente.
Yeah.
It always amazes me how much more they get than others that come out of the region.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. But yeah, so I think if you're gonna smoke the cigar, you may want to pair it with something that is not as proofy, not as strong, not as flavorful.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it kind of overpowers this. But overall, it's still a good stick.
It's just lighter than I remember it.
Yes.
Because it's probably been 2 or 3 years since I've had a cigar.
I can't tell you.
Maybe more.
Like, truth be told, I can't tell you what I smoked last week.
Like, I just happened to see this when I was out and picked up a couple because I was like, oh, there's a good cigar we can do for the podcast,
Yeah. It's so crazy that a lot of times when I'm purchasing stuff now, I'm thinking to myself like, oh, we haven't done this on the podcast, so I should buy it for that specifically.
Right. Yeah.
Same thing with spirits.
Yeah.
Like, I buy a bourbon, I'm like, have we done this on the podcast?
And then you think about doing fresh crack videos and, stuff we didn't think about before.
Yeah, definitely. That's very true. Very true. But we're close, man. Final thoughts.
All right. So final thoughts. I mean, I think we've talked about cigar quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That this is on the low end of full, high end of medium.
Yeah, sounds about right.
It is very flavorful, and so if you're going to pair this with a spirit, you definitely need to pair it with something that is much lower proof than this.
Yeah.
Maybe something that's not a flavor bomb. I'm actually thinking a wheater would go well with this. A lower proof wheater, like a 95 proof wheater, would probably go really well with this.
I don't know.
Because this is pretty flavorful, and to me, a wheater tends to be pretty flavorful.
Yeah.
But yeah. So good cigar. We both had a little bit of construction problems. Mine seems to have cleared up. Has yours cleared up?
My draw is still kind of tough.
Rough. Okay. So it's gonna happen. And it is what it is. As far as the pour goes, I mean, I don't know if I've come right out and said it, but this is my favorite 1792 product, like by far. Like this is 1, 2, and 3 for me as far as 1792 goes.
Okay.
And then I like the sweet wheat. Problem with the sweet wheat is it's really hard to find, and it's usually allocated. It's usually ridiculously overpriced, but if you can get it for SRP, it's a really good pour, especially if you like a wheater. But the foolproof 1792, I really like it. You get down to the other end of the spectrum, the small batch, you can have it. I don't want it.
No.
It's not even a mixer for me at this point. Like, it's just not good.
I own one, and
like, I want to say that if I recall correctly, we did the 1792 small batch in our low proof blind, and that was the one we threw out.
I think so.
So that should tell you something.
I think so.
But the full proof is really good. Like, I really enjoy it. So it's one of 2 1792s that I own.
Okay.
So that's what I got.
For me, the 1792 full proof, I might have been sleeping on it, or maybe my palate just changed and I enjoy it more now than I did previously. But I'm very happy with it. Like I said, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna put it back on the shelf. I'm gonna taste it when I'm not smoking. See how I feel about it then. But overall, I can't remember what I paid for the bottle. But 1792, I don't think they've ever come out with anything that's just crazy price.
I want to say it was like $60, $70.
Yeah, somewhere in there, man. So I may have even bought it in like a package deal or something like
Yeah.
that. Like if I'm being completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not upset at it at all.
Yeah.
Even though it's probably sat on my shelf for a little over a year and I've barely touched it. Like I said, all of that has been from guests coming by, trying it out.
Mm-hmm.
The cigar, not feeling it with having the 1792. I think it's just overpowered. It is a good cigar. Because I've had it multiple times and I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Um, Tonight it could just be the fact that I'm having construction issues, or I'm not even construction issues. It's burning well. I'm having combustion issues. It's not drawing the way I want it to. But overall, still a very good stick, right? Like good construction, great presentation, flavor is good, strength is medium to so low full body to high medium. It falls in that range somewhere. So I think it's still a good stick that if you haven't had it, you should definitely go out and try it. And that's what I got.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up.
All right, man. Y'all know what it is. Another episode of High Proof Ashes. I'm Duran. No cool nickname. My partner to the left,
Jason JB Smoke. And hopefully we'll see you at KBF.
Yeah. Kentucky Bourbon Festival, baby.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. But in the meantime, put some smoke in the air. See you guys later.